Welcome back to Logical Minds. It's your girl Neff from the Bury, and we back with another episode. Here we are again. This is gonna be a little late upload. I'm not gonna lie, just to keep it real with y'all. I'm literally recording this on Sunday. I'm gonna drop this shit today, so you getting some real, just some. I had to just drop something. You feel me? But so on today's episode. My fault. I didn't even ask how you are. How are you guys? How are you guys? How was you guys this week? Past week, you know what I'm saying? I was chilling for real. Celebrated a close friend's birthday. We was chilling, vibing, getting lit. Not gonna lie. This week has been like rough because like I was sick. I'm looking. I'm still sick. I'm just better than I was. I was throwing up, OD. In the beginning of the week, and it's just, my health is just very much on the top of the list of things that I need to prioritize when it comes to my adult life. I'm not gonna lie, that's what this week has taught me a lot, but I'm just thankful that I was able to be here and do this episode for you guys, you know what I'm saying, because I was like, reflecting a lot, and sometimes I do catch myself not wanting to drop an episode, not because I don't want to do the podcast. Like I really do like doing the podcast. It's just more so, it's just more so of just not wanting to do anything, like, cause like I'm just somebody who just likes to be chill now and just not really do shit and just vibe and stuff like that. And I understand that it's okay to do that, but you also have to have that other side of you that, all right, bitch, we gotta get up, do shit, get on your shit, make some money, get in the gym, do what you gotta do, be a baddie, be out here just being yourself, out here just sprinkling some knowledge, sprinkling some peace, love, positivity everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with it, right? So it's just like, and because like, y'all know, like I've been told y'all I watch Mona, right? So like this is where it came in. So like Mona, she dropped her episodes like on YouTube every Wednesday, right? So every Wednesday I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for that episode every Wednesday. So I'm like, I have to look at it as somebody is waiting for me to drop every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, baby, I gotta come through. I gotta come through every Sunday. So that's where I gotta like really like lock in and understand, like, this is what I chose, you know what I'm saying? This is what my career is. This is where this is the ticket to like creating all my dreams to come true, all my family's dreams to come true, my friends, all that, because I'm gonna be, doing what I gotta do to position myself to be in spaces where I can start making real motion happen. So, and this is my start. Like Logical Minds is that nigga, like, and it may be a small podcast right now, but just because it's small don't mean it's not like that, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I gotta start like really prioritizing it, really like understanding the real like reasonings behind why I'm doing this, and not just doing it just to do it. But sometimes I do catch myself just doing it just to do it, but also trying to remind myself, like, why am I doing this, and why I want to do this and all that. So I just want to say I'm glad that I have my little community. You know what I'm saying, like, y'all don't be commenting, which is fine, I get it, but y'all do be watching it, y'all do be listening a little bit, and I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, because it's like seeing my journey with this podcast is kind of just so like surreal to me, because like last year I had created the name for it, and then had the whole plans, writing down my plans and everything, and then obviously I got to posting this stuff consistently, and now I'm like seeing how it is being consistently posting this stuff. So now it's just like, I'm back. That's where I'm at with it. So yeah, let's just get right into the episode. Okay, so I these past 2 weeks I watched You on Netflix. If you don't know the show You, y'all need to tap in, because that show is really like that. So it's 3 seasons that's out right now. So far I done watched the whole thing, right? And they say they dropping another season in like, I think 2024 or like 2025. I can't remember what year, but they said they got one more season out, and it's gonna close it. But overall, spoiler, if you haven't watched You, I'm just going, you feel me? Because I'm going to talk about it. So before I even talk about this last season that just dropped, I want to give y'all a little recap of the first and the second season, so that y'all can get a synopsis of what's going on. And I need to just get my thoughts out because it's been in my head. So the first season of You, right, Joe is like introduced as this guy that just wants love and that he just wants someone to understand him, and he wants somebody to just be on his timing and just understand, like, you know, just the typical like old fashioned type of love. Because he's a nigga that likes to read books and shit. But here's where the crazy shit come in. Like he's a weirdo. Let's just put it out there. He's a fucking weirdo. He's the type where he gonna stalk a shorty when he really like her. He gonna find out everything about her, and then get to the point where he gonna end up kidnapping her and putting her in a box, and then trying to make her, like, try to force her to see that he's for her, and not, even though he's doing the weird shit, that she still gotta like love him and still appreciate him and still treat him like a king and all this extra shit, right? So that was what first season, that the first season was really trying to introduce like who he is and why he does the things that he do, and just giving like the repetitive pattern that he continues to do. Now he is in his head a lot, because in the show it's him like talking to himself in his mind as he does the things that he does, because he also understands that what he does is also weird, and but it's like he doesn't have that full understanding, because he likes to fake act like he's not a bad person by doing those things. He be trying to say, I'm a good person because I'm not out here. But you are, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just doing it to certain people. Like, just because you're not doing it to everybody you come across doesn't make it any better. You're still doing it. That's just where I'm coming from. Second season, he found a shorty that he, like, I'm not going to say fell in love with, but I'm going to say fall in love. He found a shorty that was on the same timing as him. Y'all might be asking, same timing as him? In what case? What do you mean by that, Neff? Well, let me explain to you. He found a shorty. Her name was Love. This is the second season. She also does the same shit that he do. Stalks people, kills people. My fault. He do be killing people, and she do be killing people too. And when they met each other, it wasn't coincidental. She was on that timing too. She eyed him, stalked him a little bit, got to know him a little bit, and then they fell in love, I guess. And then during the season, Joe, his name is Joe, he did not like the fact that she was just out here wilding. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that either, because I feel like I think she was crazier than Joe, in my opinion, because when you're a girl, you run off more emotions. So like her emotions behind killing people, her emotions behind really just doing weird shit to people, it kind of just size eyes. And she came from a rich family, all that, so it's kind of like, all right, typical, you fucked up in the head by your family and shit, and now you just out here just being weird, killing people, torturing people, just being a criminal, just being a typical criminal. But like, you know what I'm saying, they got together, they even had a kid, but during this second season, Joe ended up finding this other shorty that he felt like, oh my God, this is the woman for me. Like, I made a mistake marrying Love, having a kid with Love, And that's where I feel like Joe fucked up at, because it's like, you found somebody that's on the same time as you, and you don't fuck with her, and then you go find somebody else, and you pretty much cheating on her. They was cheating on each other, OD, I'm not gonna lie. But when Joe be cheating, he really be like, he be into that shorty. So like, once Love figured out like, oh, he got somebody else's attention and shit like that, she was like trying to kill this girl. You feel me? That's the type of shorty she was on. Oh, you trying to take my man? I'm finna kill your dumb ass now. What's up? Like, don't touch my man. It's my man, my man, my man. But towards the end of the season, Joe ended up killing Love and giving their baby to a gay couple, and it was just like, wow, okay, her story ended that fast. She's gone. Third season, the shorty that I was saying that he was locked on to when he was with Love, she ended up fleeing the country, because once she found out the type of nigga that Joe was, she was like, I don't want no parts. And just for context, she's a black shorty. She's the first black shorty that Joe was on throughout since this show started, so it's kind of cool. So she fled the country, trying to get away from this nigga, because obviously she's like, this nigga is weird, he's crazy, he be killing people, I don't want to be around that. And she got a kid too, so she's like, I don't want my daughter to be around that, which are all valid, logical reasons. He ended up finding shorty. mind you, he is a stalker. Like, he is going to find, like, he's one of them. Like, he's not going to give up. But this third season was really, like, it really, like, fucked my head up a little bit. Because he found Shorty, right? And this whole time, how they was portraying the show, it seemed like it was like somebody killing these people, because they were in London. Just for context, they were in the UK, and people were dying, and in the show it was being portrayed that he was getting framed for those killings, and that he was like, I'm trying to stop killing, I know this is not me. Then towards the last episode, for real, they really exposed what happened, and he ended up creating this new character in his head that excuse me, still a little sick, my fault. He ended up creating this new character in his mind that took over his actual identity, that because he had no memory of this person taking over, that it was him actually doing the killings, him actually doing everything that everybody was trying to figure out what was going on, and he deadass didn't know what was going on. He thought it was somebody else the whole time. It was him the whole time, but he didn't know it was him because it was like a new entity had took over and just started doing shit. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like his ego, I guess. I don't really know how else to put it, but just imagine your ego killing niggas and you ain't got no memory of it because your ego just took over and just took control and is driving and is like doing whatever. And then when you wake up and you're you for real, and then you kind of like, you thinking you just waking up regularly. You don't even got no memory of what's going on. That was him throughout the whole season, but they didn't tell us that until the last episode. So put that in the context as you're watching. So you're watching and thinking like it's somebody out here trying to frame this nigga, but the whole time it's really him. So boom. Really, the third season was to try to show him, like, you gotta accept the fact that you a killer, accept the fact that you're a stalker, because he the type where he'll do it, but act like he ain't do it. So that's where that delusion comes in, because it's like, nigga, you keep doing it, so why are you acting like this is not you for real? Like, it's you. So, boom. Fast forward back to the black shorty that he, you know what I'm saying, was why he even came over there. Well, he fled the country because when he killed Love, context for season 2, when he killed Love, he burnt the house down as if he died. So niggas back home in the States, in the US, they think that nigga dead, but he really not dead because he in the UK, which is, that's the scenery of the third season. So the nigga that he created in his head that was taking over, doing the killings and all that, they had the black shorty in the box that he always like to put shorties in. Like the little cage thing. Mind you, he ended up not forgetting. I don't know how else to explain it, because once he fully regained conscious of himself, he didn't realize he put Shorty in there. He thinking Shorty gone, like Shorty living her life, and he let her go. The whole time he didn't let her go. She in this fucking dungeon of a cage or whatever. And then one of his students, because he was a professor at a college there, that was what he was doing. One of his students ended up finding her and stuff like that and helped her escape and all that. And Joe ended up letting her go and all that, right? But in my opinion, I think it's fucked up that he really... I even forgot to mention this. During the third season, he ended up finding another shorty, right? Another shorty that he was trying to stop from falling in love with, trying to stop, not trying to get feelings for, because he was stuck on the black shorty. He not aware that the black shorty in the cage, but he the one that put her there, right? So like, then you got the other shorty. She's her background is, you know, she's from the UK. Her dad's filthy rich. She wants the life for herself. She doesn't want to depend on her dad, all that, and her dad is a villain too, in a way. He one of them like white billionaires that are evil as fuck. Context. So, and her mom is not here too, so it's just her and her dad, I guess. And it doesn't seem like she got any siblings, because she didn't say anything about having any siblings during the season. So when Joe ended up realizing that he had Black Shorty in the cage, and he went to go let her go and all that, and he was trying to look for the key and all that, this is where the real shit come in. So Black Shorty and his student when his student ended up finding her first before Joe did, I guess, they coursed a plan, right? So like Black Shorty used to be an addict back in the day. So because her daughter is with some like a lady that babysits, I guess, they did this little thingy, like this little mind trick thingy on him where they made it seem like they took her child away from her because they felt like she fled the like not fled the country, but like just like abandoned her child and did Lord knows what, right? Because as an addict, when you got that on your background and you end up leaving your kid for a long time, you could get your kid taken just like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they did to make him think that, oh my God, I fucked up this girl's life for real. And then because she's an addict, she took these like fake pills and make her feel like she did like a little fake overdose. So in his mind, he thinking she dead, right? And he go take her, put her out on this bench or whatever. Student, the shorty, one of his students came in, gave her this little shot or whatever, and she ended up. So she alive. Black Shorty alive. This Joe don't know that she's alive. Joe's mind, he think he killed her. He think he like fucked her up so bad where she just like, you know what I'm saying, killed herself and all that. And obviously he's like spiraling like, oh my God, I didn't mean for this to happen. And it's like, I'm glad that she ended up getting out alive, and that's a big W, because it's like, okay, now I can really live my life because this nigga think I'm dead for real. But that's the same shit he did when it came to faking his death. But neither here say or there. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I just want to say that. But overall, how the season ended, Black girl went back to her shorty. I said her shorty, my fault. Went back to her daughter, went back to her family, all that. And Joe ended up starting a whole new life with the other shorty he met in the UK, right? And they ended up living like the high life. You know what I'm saying? Like penthouse, rich as fuck, doing a thing. And Black shorty get the news. She looking, she like, oh, you kidnapped me? Ruin my life for however many long he had her in that cage, and you turn around and you get to have the good life, the rich life, the life where no one's gonna ever like So I think my prediction for the 4th season is that she gonna get her lick back. I think he deserves to get his lick. I said that wrong. I feel like he deserves to get the same treatment he been giving out. Because I don't feel bad for this nigga, because he dead ass be trying to say he want to be a nice person, he don't want to do these things, but then go and turn around and be weird, be stalkish, be obsessive. Like you're contradicting yourself, and that's what created your mind to create this new entity to take over and start fucking killing niggas. Now you the villain. You the villain, sir. He better be getting his motherfucking lick back. I don't want to see another season of him in control. I want him not in control. That's where I'm at. Because fuck that. That nigga weird. After that 2nd season, I'm like, you ended up marrying a shorty that was on the same time as you. Not to say like, oh, okay, killing is wrong, but it's a show. Let's be for real. You meet a shorty and she's on the same time as you, and you end up killing her. She has your baby and you end up killing her. You're weird. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. That's just my synopsis. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to get too deep into this show, but this show, I just had so many thoughts about it, because it was just like this shit is like they really did their thing with that show though. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all need to watch that shit. But that's really much it on that. Ooh, okay. And I wanted to talk about this. I seen this thingy where about Euphoria, right? And they're saying that Zendaya is getting paid $1 million per episode, right? And let me just tell you how I feel before anything. I think she deserves to be getting paid that much, respectfully, because when Euphoria came out in 2019, I didn't know anybody on the cast but Zendaya. So Zendaya was the only reason why I was watching the show. Then once I actually started watching the show, I was like, okay, everybody putting in for real, but obviously the show wouldn't be shit without Zendaya. I don't care how anybody feels about that, because it's Zendaya. Like, she's a great actress. You feel what I'm saying? I've been watching this show since I was a youngin', so I'm going to continue to rock out. So it's like, boom, she getting paid $1 million per episode. I feel like she deserved that. But people been saying, like, this is what threw me off. They was like, that should be given to Sydney Sweeney, the person that made the last season enjoyable. Bitch, are you dumb? Because, look, that's Cassie, quote unquote, for context. I don't like that bitch. I know she playing a character, and I know it's not real, but respectfully, I don't like that bitch. And yeah, she did her thing with the acting, like she did her thing. But it's not Zendaya, though. She don't deserve $1 million for each episode. She not the reason why Euphoria is what it is when it comes to, like, who's on there for real. Like, she's a part of it. Let me not act like she's not a part. She's a part of it, but, like, Zendaya is Zendaya. Like, stop playing. Like, y'all need to put some respect on her name. Zendaya don't even be out here, like, she don't even be out here disrespecting nobody. So let her get her coin and go about her business. Stop trying to pocket watch. She deserve what she get. She a black woman winning. Of course y'all gonna want to say a white woman deserves No. What they said is what's supposed to happen. She deserves that $1 million every episode. What is you saying? Why would somebody else have the same? No, like, why would somebody else be getting paid the same as Zendaya? Be fucking for real. Like, she gonna get that $1 million. Like, stop playing. And it's like 8 episodes, just calm little $8 million. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait for that fucking show to come back. Euphoria Sundays, come on now, stop playing. We gonna when Euphoria come back, we gonna be talking about Euphoria. You feel me? Because the way that shit ended, side eye. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Cause we not about to get into it. I just got my shit off with you. Okay. Well, damn. I guess that's the end of my episode. I had another thing set up, but I'll just do that for next episode. I didn't realize I was gonna be talking this much about you, and I'm glad I did because I just had to get it off. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you guys are, taking in this new month, taking in this new air, this new energy. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are, pouring into yourselves, pouring into y'all mental, pouring into y'all spiritual, y'all physical, and making sure y'all everything good. You know what I'm saying? Just take a breather, talk to God, talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's straight, everything intact. And I hope you guys continue to rock out being yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and positivity. LogicalMindz. I don't know why I keep saying that before I even say, hold up. I wanted you guys to, y'all know what I'm going to say. Y'all got to follow my socials. My fault. Follow my socials. Keep up with me there. Follow LogicalMindz socials. Keep up with me there too. Well, it's not me, but I don't be posting for real, but either way, just keep up with me there too. And don't forget, you can listen to the pod, you know what I'm saying, on Apple Music. Not Apple Music, but Apple Pod, Spotify, Amazon Music. You know what I'm saying? Catch the LogicalMindz podcast there. You know what I'm saying? One of a kind, black owned, Haitian owned. Stop playing with me. Biggest, not the little one. Peace, love, and positivity. LogicalMindz.